Hey, Shalom Hakim, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Alright, come with another lesson through the Spirit, quick in transit on the way to the crib. Alright, just leaving the plantation. And before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, and pretty much I was just rolling, and the scripture came to mind. All right, the scripture that you see before you, Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. And I just wanted to speak on this precept, man. You know what I'm saying? It reads, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled? You see what I'm saying? We're in these times where things are about to escalate, you know what I'm saying, substantially. All right? We're already in the phase of World War III. You see what I'm saying? The nukes just haven't dropped yet. All right? The nukes have not dropped yet. But that doesn't mean that we're not in World War III. World War III is a process that leads up to the conclusion. It leads up to the climax that we're about to see. All right, and I was listening to the elder Mike Allah. You know what I'm saying? And one of the precepts that he brought out in his lesson, he said that the Lord does not move nor stir these things upon the earth until the said measure be fulfilled, man. You know what I'm saying? So everything has to, roughly paraphrasing, but everything has to be in its own proper perspective and order. You see what I'm saying? One prophecy that is set to happen before another can't be out of order. So, if number one has to happen first and then number two, then that doesn't, there can't be a number two that comes before number one. Okay? Prophecy plays in order. All right? And so what we're going to see is chaos on the world, chaos in the world, man. Chaos, in every country, in every state, you know what I'm saying? Every province. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be chaos everywhere. And this conflict that's happening right now in West Asia is going to spark, all right, this massive junction. You know what I'm saying? That's not the word to use, but this huge, this huge. What did the dude say? Klaus Schwab. He said polycrisis. All right, it's going to cause these polycrises to occur. You see what I'm saying? And that's where you get, First Thessalonians the 5th chapter. All right. That's where you get that, where it talks about as a woman in travail, you know what I'm saying? When you go into contractions continue. They keep going and going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. All right? Well, that's what we're seeing. That's what we're in the beginning phase of. You see what I'm saying? At the closing of the Straits of Hormuz, you know what I'm saying? That's going to cause massive issues concerning economic turmoil when it comes to the fact that America is being humiliated, you know what I'm saying, on a large scale due to this conflict. You know what I'm saying? Iran is Iran is taking out bases, leveling bases. They're taking out THAAD systems, taking out all their military equipment. You know what I'm saying? And this dude Trump still has that brass neck. You know what I'm saying? To continue to say that America is the greatest the greatest military power ever, this and that, while he's calling up Iran asking for a ceasefire, while he's calling up Ukraine asking for assistance. You see what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing. You see? The math is not mathing, and it's only going to intensify. We're seeing sedition that's about to flare up, because now the people are realizing that this whole thing is a scheme. This whole thing, this whole "Make America Great Again" and whatnot, it was a farce the whole time. All right, it was fake the whole time. And I told, and I remember speaking about this right after your boy Trump got elected. All right, I remember speaking on this. I said, once these Edomites realize that they've been conned, once they realize that they have been fooled, okay, they're going to lose it. All right, they are going to lose it, and now the American people, and it's not just the American people, it's people all around the world that's watching this. The whole world just saw a United States Marine, all right, be rushed out of a Senate meeting for standing up and exercising his First Amendment right. You see what I'm saying? Having broke his arm in the process. They broke his arm while they was pulling this man out of the room. You know what I'm saying? And then they had the nerve to take that very same arm and try and put it in handcuffs. You see, and the world has to watch this. The world is watching and they're seeing the hypocrisy. Okay? The world is actively looking at hypocrisy playing out. Okay? And what did I say, man? I said that these nations are going to be appalled at what they see. Okay? Absolutely disgusted at how disgraceful, okay, and hypocritical America becomes. Okay? The worldwide sentiment, and Slocky, I'm running out of battery, but the worldwide sentiment of your boy Trump is that he's a hypocrite, man. Okay? He's foul. He's a terrible leader. He's weak, you know what I'm saying? Because he's easily persuaded. You see what I'm saying? And he's easily corruptible. You see? His name is up and down those files. People are seeing this. Okay? And so then you have their allies. America's allies are falling away from them. You know, America's allies are no longer willing to do business. You see, this conflict has exposed a lot of things with regards to the American empire. You see, and that's what's leading up to the battle of Armageddon. You see what I'm saying? Armageddon in the Hebrew. When Yahushua returns, he's going to return to chaos. He is going to return to chaos because this dollar is about to crash, and with it goes all these other nations, all these other countries that are tied to this dollar. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to cause all types of backlash. It's going to cause all kinds of infighting. Pretty much, like the scriptures say, a house divided against itself, you know what I'm saying, cannot stand, man. Cannot stand. Okay? All these Edomites are against each other. These these Arab countries are no longer trusting America's might. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what Donald Trump wants to say on Truth Social. Nobody believes it anymore. Nobody believes it. You know what I'm saying? You got Pete Hegseth gets on television and he says, we're winning, while everybody in the region of West Asia is looking at all their bases being completely leveled and demolished. You see what I'm saying? Multiple countries are reporting hundreds of U.S. casualties, hundreds of U.S. military casualties, soldiers, hundreds of them. And they gotta sit there and watch on Fox News these jokers get up there and say that a handful have met their fate. You see what I'm saying? The world is watching these devils lie right in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? The world is watching as as Trump will abandon his own citizens abroad. The world is watching as Trump is taking, weapon systems that was meant to protect allies and focusing them, relocating them into West Asia. You see what I'm saying? Allies are saying, we don't want to be a part of this because we know full well that these Amalekites are trying to draw us into this war, and we don't want to be a part of it. You see? I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? You see? This is about to get crazy. Okay? It's about to get crazy, man. And so, knowing that these things, hey, get your popcorn, man. Get your popcorn. You know? Because this thing is only gonna get more crazy, more and more crazy. All right. Now Trump does this bullshit. I think I screenshotted it. Let me see if I got it. Bear with me. All right. Look at this level of pride and hubris. Trump says there will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. Unconditional surrender. While you have dragged these people into war, okay, and mind you, senators, all right, people in the administration are openly telling the people in the world that this isn't a war. They're openly telling the people that this is not a war. Okay? So if bombing these installations, okay, if taking out the leader of a country, assassinating him, if bombing a school with over 100 children inside, if creating mass casualties of at least 1,000 civilians, if that's not a war, then what constitutes as a war? You see what I'm saying? Nevertheless, it says there will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. After that, and the selection of a great and acceptable leader, we and many of our wonderful and very brave allies and partners will work tirelessly to bring Iran back from the brink of destruction, making it economically bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Iran will have a great future. Make Iran great again. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. All right, hey, yo, this is where we at, man. Okay, and you're gonna see all of America's allies just completely do an about face, all right, and say to hell with this place, man. To hell with it. All right. There's no doing business with America. You know what I'm saying? That they don't want a deal. You see what I'm saying? Iran doesn't want a deal. because they know that you don't move in good faith. You see what I'm saying? They know that. They know that you go back on your word. They know that you never honor your word. Your word means nothing. You see what I'm saying? And now the world is realizing that it doesn't matter who's in that Oval Office. The same outcome remains. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is gonna lead to more, more chaos. It's gonna lead to more friction. It's gonna lead to more allies, leaving America. It's going to lead to more to more conflicts. And ultimately it's gonna lead to that MOTB, man. You know what I'm saying? When they finally shut everything down, that's when they're gonna initiate their plans to try and initiate, to try to bring everybody into this new world. All right, via that charagma. So, the Lord is gonna come back to a tumultuous time on the planet. There is no peace, saith the Lord power, to the wicked. There's no peace, man. All right, and it only goes downhill once they mandate that mark. We gonna, like the elder Apostle Hart said, man, we gonna be out of here. We gonna be out of here within weeks. At that point, you see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zachariah Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.